Hey everyone, welcome back into Tuesday Night Weather. Mike Schultz with you once again, and it was another nice day across the interior. Mild temperatures, and you know what? It is not going to end. In fact, it's going to get even warmer. Can you believe that? What we're going to talk about tonight in weather, first of all, a very quiet evening in store. Nothing going on, no winds, and temperatures are pretty good. In fact, the air quality is pretty good too. That's always good to pass along. Watch out for dangerous winds near Healy tomorrow. Now, winds could be gusting as high as 60 miles an hour. We'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. And believe it or not, even warmer weather this weekend. Like I said, temperatures in the 40s in some areas. How about that? Here's what's going on as far as our satellite and radar. You can see a lot of high clouds moving across the interior. That's about it. No real precipitation contained within those clouds. It's all down south of the Alaska Range, around the Prince William Sound area, over to the Kenai Peninsula. Also raining over southeast Alaska and over the southwest part of the state too. As you can see here, a big blanket of clouds moving across, but no precipitation for the interior. That's going to continue that way. Today across the state, there was raining around Ketchikan, 44 degrees there. Juneau with 37 degrees. Anchorage, just some scattered clouds and 33. More rain around Kodiak Island, 41 degrees there. 36 and some showers at Cold Bay. And warming up a little bit on the west side of the state too. 27 at Bethel, 25 at Nome. Barrow at 7 degrees above in the middle of February, or the latter part of February. How about that? And Fort Yukon at 12 degrees in clear skies. Now the lower 48, quite a bit of weather to talk about. First of all, on the west coast, not too much going on there. Just a few high clouds and some scattered showers. But the real activity is going on across the deep south. And this is some very intense storminess here. Look at the area of low pressure really cranking up and moving across the deep south, bringing with it widespread tornado activity across Louisiana, Mississippi, moving into Alabama, and is expected to be a really rough night over the deep south, all because of that storm system. As you can see here, severe storms stretching from Houston all the way across the Bayou country, and then across the northwest. To the northwest, it is snowing, but nothing really heavy. All the energy is focused over that storm system, and it's all being driven by the jet stream once again. As you can see, a big high pressure ridge sitting on the west coast, driving down to the south, helping to bring that cooler air mixing in with that Gulf moisture, and that is providing once again the opportunity for violent weather to break out. Okay, time once again for our kids' weather, and as we've been talking about it, this week we're going to be visiting with the kids from Wood River Elementary School. And tonight, here's a young man with some information about our record that we might have broken yesterday.
Fairbanks, Alaska has not experienced a temperature less than 29 degrees below zero this winter. That was observed on December 25th, 2015. 2016 has not yet recorded a temperature colder than negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, what Andrew was saying was we're not expected to drop below 20 below, and we did break the record yesterday for all-time in the record books, never dropping below 30 below for a winter. Amazing. Thank you, El Nino. And again, thanks to Mount McKinley Bank for sponsoring our kids' weather. Tomorrow night, we'll have a young lady with us with a very unique picture to share. Here's what's going on as far as the forecast for tomorrow for the northern sections. Just a slight chance of snow for Barrow. Cloudy skies expected in Nome, and some scattered clouds for the Fort Yukon area, so all in all pretty good. Here in the interior, except for some gusty winds around the Healy area, like I said, gusting to as high as 60 miles per hour in the passes, we are looking at cloudy and mild conditions for Fairbanks and Delta Junction. Over the east, or to the southeast, we should say, rain is developing in Juneau, and heavy rain could be moving into parts of the deep south of Alaska, including the Ketchikan area, 46 degrees for their high there. Over the southwest part of the state, looking at rain at Cold Bay, snow showers in Bethel, and periods of rain for Kodiak. And down over the interior, I should say the south central sections, rain and snow in Homer, flurries for Anchorage, and snow and rain in Valdez. And in the Thompson Pass area, they could see as much as 3 inches of snow too. Our numbers look like this. Today's high was 25 degrees. And the low last night 4, the current temperature 25. Record high 48 in 1945. Record low 50 below. That was set in 1932. Your sunrise and sunset 9 hours and 25 minutes. That is a gain of 7 minutes from yesterday. And our forecast calling for mostly cloudy skies, continued very mild. 9 degrees for the overnight low. And as far as we're talking about tomorrow's forecast, as you can see, 32 degrees, another day with even warmer temperatures. But look at that 5-day outlook. 40 degrees for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday cooling down to 37 degrees. Overnight lows will also once again be very mild for this time of year, looking at 20 degrees for the overnight lows on Thursday night and Friday night into the weekend, and no precipitation once again. Okay, our photograph for tonight, this one taken down in Anchorage by Carol Slater, The Sleeping Lady. If you've ever been down there in Anchorage, it's the Mount Susitna across the inlet there. A nice picture, and as always, if you have a photograph to share, send it to photos@ktvf11.com.
A reminder before we go that we are into our final week of the Watch and Win contest, running every night during the Fairbanks Evening News and News Center Final.
That's right, Daryl. Once again, a reminder that it is your chance to win 400 gallons of heating fuel from Alaska Fuel Services.
All you have to do is look for the Alaska Fuel Services truck sometime during one of our newscasts.
Then go to our website at webcenter11.com, find the contest section, click and enter for a chance to win.
All right, remember this is the last week. With Joe here, I don't know. That will wrap up this edition of the Fairbanks Evening News. We are glad you could join us.
Tonight on NBC Nightly News, President Obama announced today a controversial plan to close Guantanamo Bay. That's up next with Lester Holt.
Join us here 6 days a week at 6 and 11 or online anytime at webcenter11.com.
From all of us here at the News Center, have a great night.
Good night.